Hello guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we are going to see how can we install the latest version of Arduino on LinuxMint 19. I'm using now the 19.2 Tina, and at this point I was installing the Arduino IDE, and what I was noticing is that this version, which came with Arduino, it is actually 1.8.5. Let us check it. Where we need to wait to start after prepare the boards and initialize all those things, and we are going to see which kind of version provide us this LinuxMint version. So as you can see, 1.8.5. You can check it also here if you go to help about Arduino, and then as you can see here, okay, that was wrong. I think there was somewhere else. Get installed environment, whatever. I was sure that it says right here, but it didn't. Okay, so this is the version which provides LinuxMint for you. Okay, now let us see how can we get the latest Arduino IDE on your Linux Mint. So we are going to run our Firefox or your favorite browser. Once that you are there, as you can see, I already here. I'm on Arduino CC, but I'm going to go again. So basically I'm going to visit the Arduino website. Once that you are here, like me, it's take a little bit time, guys, because I'm running it on inside of a VirtualBox. So and it's not so fast. Okay, so that being said, now we are here at software. I'm going to click on downloads, and then I scroll down here, and as you can see here, you can download it, but we are not going to do this because this one I think provides us yes, 1.8.10, but 1.8.11 is already out. So we are going to move a little bit down here, right to the source code here, and it says it is hosted by GitHub, and see the instruction for building the code. So basically you click here where the instruction to build the codes part is, and then you are right here. Now that you are here, you need to do some steps. This is a Windows step, this is a Mac OS step, and this is the Linux step. So we are going to install some things. So I'm going to copy this part right here, and I'm going to open the terminal. Now before we move, I'm going to create a directory. So I'm going to call it how can I let's say programs. I'm going to change to this program directory, and now I'm going to paste this command right here, and after I type my password, it should start installing all these things. As you can see, make, unzip, NGC already installed, and now I'm going to hit enter, and of course I'm going to hit pause until it's done, and I'm going to go back to it. Now the installer was finished, and after we installed those needed for our Ubuntu Debian, if you move a little bit down here, you see it says you may also need to the OpenJFX library to build the version 1.8.8. so basically we're going to install this one also. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste it right here. It's going to take a little bit. I'm going to hit the pause again. Now that OpenJFX is done, we are basically done with installing the needed repository for our Arduino installation, we can move down here after all those things are done to the step 2 where it says build from source. So we have here the git config global 80. We are not going to use it, we don't need it now. We are just going to git clone. So basically grab the code, we are going to copy this line here and we go to our terminal, and now I'm going to throw it here, paste, and I'm going to hit enter. Let me maximize the window. Now as you can see it is resizing, it takes a while to finish, so I'm going to pause the video again. So now that the git clone did its job, I'm going to minimize again the window so that you can see the next step. I'm going to move it to the left and this one to the right here. So the next thing which we need, it is to build it, and as you can see here says node, this only pulls the latest commit to make the downloads faster. The download size of the entire process is greater than 1 gigabyte and might hog all your bandwidth for a long while if your download speed is slow, such a dial-up connection anything below 8 megabytes per second. So just remember. Okay, now we are going to move to the build side. So basically it says change to the path to the Arduino and then to the build. Now we are here to our programs, pwd, and now I'm going to change, let me clear, I'm going to list ls, and as you can see it's Arduino, so I'm going to change to Arduino, and then I'm going to list it again, and as you can see here we have some directories and files, and one of them, which is right here, it is called build. So I'm going to change inside it. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to list what we have inside. We have a lot of tarball files and so on, and I'm going to call this function which right here, which is end dist. So end space dist, and I'm going to hit enter. And as already said up there, it is a very long story. One thing is important, once that you come here to the dist, here says input, enter version number. So basically it is a version which you can choose. Here says this will prompt you to enter another version to build. The latest version will be listed in the prompt before it starts to build. If everything went well, you have no error. So this means you say 1.8.11 and hit enter, and that's it. At this point sit down and relax, because it's going to take a lot of time. Base it off your internet connection, how fast it is. You will know how much time it took until it's done. So I'm going to hit now pause again, because it's take a lot of time until it's done. Until then, just sit back and relax. Now that the end dist is done, the last thing which we need, it is the end run command. End run, and we are going to have to wait a little bit to build all the last thing needed. It is compiling now, as you can see. It takes a little bit time. I don't know exactly how much time it takes. It should not take too much time, but as you can see it takes a little bit. So we are going to have to wait until it's done. And now it looks like Arduino it's starting. and congratulations, you just installed your newly Arduino software version, which is 1.8.11. and there you go. That will be all. If you need some more information, leave a comment. One thing which is very important for you to remember: don't try to do these steps with an already running Arduino, because you'll have a lot of errors, and I'm sure you don't want to have them. And if you're not sure about what I'm talking about, then you will see if you are running your Arduino, and then which you already have it installed, and then you try to compile this one, you will see that compilation will fail. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.